Good evening. We will open the meeting, call the meeting to order at 6:35. And the first item on the agenda is to approve the minutes from the regular and the special town meeting held on December 26, 2017.
Make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is actually to correct the expiration dates for two of the appointments that were made to the Community Health Committee. Those were typed incorrectly into the call of that meeting. Russ Marth and Claire Walsh, both of those terms are actually shortened by a year to 2019. So if we just need to correct that. It's written by statute. It doesn't. We don't have to go back to the town meeting or anything like that. It's just statutory. They were appointed by the meeting. The expiration date is created by statute. So.
Need a motion for that, or?
Yep.
I'd like to make a motion to change the expiration dates for Russell Marth and Claire Walsh.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
The fourth item on the agenda is something that I learned about yesterday. I didn't learn very much about it, just got an email that the Deep River Land Trust is looking at some properties. We'd like to invite Janet up to speak to us about that.
Hi, I'm Janet Stone. I'm president of the Deep River, current president of the Deep River Land Trust. And we are looking to purchase some property off Essex Street.
Want to sit down?
Okay.
You don't have to. But,
I have a handout for each of you that is kind of a flyer that we've prepared to do some fundraising. So we've already been fundraising, and we've actually raised enough money for about half of the cost of the property. And now we've decided to go for the state open space grant. The applications for which are due February 1st. So we're very, very busy trying to get that application all taken care of. We've hired a grant writer to help us. But one of the things that the state application needs is letters of support from various boards, commissions, other land trusts, and so on. On the back of in case you don't know what property I'm talking about, there's a map on the back. So there's really two parts to the property. One is a 6.5 acre upland lot that borders our Bidwell Preserve. So it will physically connect with that. And then on the other side of Essex Street, on the north side, the little parcel of land, this is Gus Horowitz's land, that borders our Smythe property. So those are actually two parcels.
cool.
So we are trying to purchase both of those so that we'll have a continuous pathway from Rattling Valley Road across Rattling Valley Hill and then ending up at the Cove. So I'm here tonight to ask for your support. Just simply a letter supporting our application to the DEEP Open Space Program, Open Space Grant Program. And our grant writer has actually constructed a letter for you, which I can give you digitally, and then you can put it
That'd
on
be great.
letterhead and
Yeah.
edit it however
Super.
you would like, and then if you send it back to me, it will be part of the state grant.
Okay,
application.
great.
We're also going before Wetlands Commission, and next this coming Tuesday, and then Planning and Zoning following that.
Yep. Okay. So this is 3 parcels of land?
It's 3 parcels according to the, town records,
Mhm.
but they're all owned by Gus Horowitz. And so we've sort of had them appraised. We've had one appraisal already, we're getting another appraisal.
Mhm.
And that they're being appraised as the upland lot separately, and then the 2 small lots together.
Yeah, what I like about it is the it connects the Bidwell Sanctuary to the Nature Conservancy.
Right, Nature Conservancy is right next.
And also, you know, that could be a really nice overlook on the other side of the street.
Yep.
My question, and I don't know the answer to this, I don't know much about the Bidwell Sanctuary, nor the Nature Conservancy rules, or yours for that matter, as far as public access to these properties.
Oh, all our properties are
Yeah,
open to
'cause-
the public. I don't know if you have, the map in this brochure, which has been around for a while,
Mhm.
is outdated, but this is a new map, so this is showing all of our current properties. So there's actually 4 more since the map in the brochure was put out.
Great.
So that the new map is showing, we're hoping to redo the
Mhm.
brochure. But certainly all of our properties, except for one which is just an easement, and there's no way to access it,
Mhm.
everything is open to the public, and we're working very hard to put trails on all of them. Bidwell, the Florence Bidwell Preserve has a trail
Mhm.
that goes to the top of the hill, and so then we would be continuing that, you know, across the top and then down through.
Great.
through
Yeah,
the
that's a
structure.
beautiful view up on that hill.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not easy
And-
to get to because it's a pretty good hill, but
yeah,
um,
yeah.
that was really is my biggest concern, because if there are no trails cut, we could still just take a hike up there if we wanted to.
Oh,
If it's
sure.
yours, because I know you know,
There is
I'm learning
actually-
some of these
there
things,
is-
and I didn't know Deep River Land Trust is not a town organization. It's kind of a private
It's a
organization.
private
yeah.
organization, but we certainly work for the good of the town, we feel.
Yeah, no, I do too, and the open space is terrific and all that. It's just, it was important for me to learn whether or not it's accessible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly, it's accessible. Some of our properties don't yet have trails,
Mhm.
but we have plans and, you know, to develop trails on all of the
Mhm.
properties, most of the properties that we have. I mean, there's sort of a hierarchy. There is definitely an existing trail, has been for many, many years on the Whittlesey Brook Sanctuary. There's a kind of a short trail on the Smythe property. And certainly the Mislick property, which we would very much like to get, since the school now owns
Mhm.
the what was gonna be the subdivision.
Mhm.
We're hoping that we can work with them, although somebody just told me that perhaps they're gonna sell that.
Well, parts of it, I think, not all of it, that's for sure, but.
But, yeah, because our access is kind of involved with
Mhm.
what is now the school
Yeah.
property, so.
Yeah, that's right.
That property is very, one of the, you know, it's high on our list to put trails on, especially if it's gonna be connecting up with schools.
Well, I think the school would love, I mean, the cross-country team alone would love
Yeah.
to have some trails cut through
Cross-country
there.
trails would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some hiking trails and things like that, connected right to the school would be
Yep,
a nice way to enhance that.
yep.
Okay. So there's no cost to the town, right? You're raising the
We can ask
funds.
you money if you, or you want.
You can ask all you want, you know, you wouldn't be
Yeah,
the first.
We didn't think
Um,
that this was a great year for that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but basically, we would just like, you know, to have a letter of support from you and in time for us to get it into the application, which is due on
February 1st, yeah. Okay.
Very
Any
good.
other questions,
No
Vegas?
questions.
Any
Very
questions
good
from
initiative.
the
All right.
house?
Will
you email that to me?
Email it, do you want me to you directly, or?
If you email Gina and
Gina.
me,
Yeah, okay.
it'll ensure that I see it. And
Is your email address on the website?
It should be, but it's A McDonald at, I'll give you my card,
Okay, all right.
or I can just write it
And
down for
I'll
you.
send that first thing tomorrow. so
Great.
I'll have it.
Super. Yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you. We're pretty confident that, you know, we'll do well with the state grant, because Deep River has never applied before, and we think this is a very strong application.
Yeah, terrific. It'd be nice to connect those, that hill and,
Yeah.
and that marsh. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
beautiful overlook there. And if Dave and I have our way and other folks have our way, we'll have a nice walkway along the railroad tracks that can connect, walk right up to
Yeah,
that
Great.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right.
Very
Thank you,
good.
Janet.
Thank you.
Audience of citizens is next. There's nothing, oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we discuss this a little bit more? And as far as I can tell, based on reception here today, I'll do a little more research. If I have anything else to ask, I will ask them and connect with you guys with those questions. But, and we have time before February 1st anyway. But why don't, as of right now, given this information, I'll take a look at this letter. I'll send it to you guys before we send it out and all that kind of thing. But because it is ultimately it's not town property. It's not town money. I'm not sure that we need a vote to do that. But
My only question is, and excuse my ignorance, is does this come off the tax?
yep, yes, it will. Two of those lots are not building lots. The one across the street is a building lot.
Oh,
So that's an important question. I actually did do a little bit of research on that in it's because I got the email yesterday afternoon. The lot that's being sold, the building lot is right now is collecting about $4,500 a year in taxes. Now, if it was built on, that would be a substantial difference in that. It is a difficult lot to market. I know that the family was in fact marketing the property a year and a half ago. I don't know the progress of that or what happened, but it is a difficult place. If you look at the map that was presented to us, you can see that it's very narrow down at the road, and it's a very steep hill, and a good portion of that section was part of a borrow pit. So it's really kind of almost goes straight up. So to access that, you almost would need to come across the property next door. Now, I haven't seen the plans, but I know that there were some plans developed for that. That's my concern as well, which is why I did that little bit of research.
Yep.
I don't know if the family is inclined to donate it to open space. They may very well just donate it to the Nature Conservancy or sell it to the Nature Conservancy if they don't sell it to the Land Trust. So I don't. It's not my first choice to take that off the tax rolls because it's a nice lot. It's a really nice lot. But if you're going to take a property off the tax rolls, that's a good one because it does connect, and that really the mission of land conservation is to have connecting properties, and that does in fact connect three very nice properties.
I
with
think it's a great
potential
idea.
for another one.
I think it's a great idea. I was just
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah, no,
If we're asked about the taxes, like
yeah.
the Missler property.
It
that's
goes
all.
against how I was raised. You know, properties used
Yeah.
to be developed and lived in. But
Okay.
I think it's a good one, and you know, I think we should. I believe we should move it forward.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I was just
Yeah, me too.
quick
I'm-
little question. That's all.
I'm not sure that a vote is necessary, but I think just to cover our bases, if we took a vote,
Good idea.
it's better. So if we can get a motion to send this letter, to do a little more research, but in general, to send this letter to the DEP in favor of this, then I'll do that.
Motion on second?
Seconded?
Go ahead. I thought you were going to make the
I'm
motion.
sorry. Yes, want to make a motion that we finalize this letter for the land trust and send it out.
And I'll second it.
All those, any discussion further, any from the crowd?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Okay. Audience of citizens. Any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Okay. Then I guess we'll have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
Oh, good. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, sorry, I will just want to comment one more time on the, or probably at least one more time on the Connecticut alert. This past weekend we had a pretty good storm. We didn't have anybody signed up that I knew of, so we did utilize it, but not don't think it went out as to as many folks as it should have. I think this was a good example, though, of an opportunity when that would, if we had a number of people signed up, to get word out that the, you know, if we lost power, we would be able to get people noticed that the shelters are opening up or they're not opening up. Things of that nature. And the more I look at this with the notices we did send out via email and website, this is a much more direct way to connect with people. And I think, I really recommend to as many folks in town as can to go to the website and sign up on the Connecticut Alert. There's a little icon on the web page that will connect you to this, and sign it up. If you have any trouble signing up with it, to contact Gina at the town hall, and she'll walk you through it. It's a good idea for emergency situations for us to be able to communicate with as many folks as we can, as quickly as we can.
Would that communication be via email?
It will be via however you want to receive it. It can be via email, it can be via text message, it can be via voice message, and it will go to any number of numbers that you want. And if you sign up for it, you can sign up just, this is not so great for Deep River residents unless you have a boat in Chester or Essex, but if you have a boat somewhere else, or if you have property somewhere else, you can sign up there too, so you can find out, and you'll get notice from wherever you sign up.
Excellent.
Which is a little bit into the weeds, sorry. The idea is, if you're in Deep River, you want to get Deep River notices of emergencies as quickly and as soon as you can. This is the way to do it.
So can you sign somebody else up? I'm thinking a lot of the people maybe that might be
You can help them.
vulnerable won't have access to the internet now. 'Cause
Yeah, that's why I think we can, I'm suggesting that we call the town hall. You can help people sign up, obviously. I don't think that you can or should sign somebody up without their authorization to do that, you know. But yeah, you can go online and, I signed my wife up. So, not till after the fact.
Very
but,
wise.
You know, it's, yeah, so yes, technically, yes, you can. You can sign anyone up. But, so, that little announcement out. I'm ready to adjourn, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
All right.